Even if they have multiple sexual partners, because they don't have an intimate connection, there is a sense of isolation. We carry a lot of baggage from our early relationships. And psychologists have studied this for a long time, what we call attachment issues. And you could have an anxious attachment, or you could have an avoidant attachment typically, or you could have an anxious avoidant attachment, or you could have a secure attachment, different attachment styles. Now, typically, an anxious attachment is when you don't feel comfortable without a relationship. That's the opposite of fear of intimacy, where you're very needy. And when you don't have a relationship, you just don't feel good enough. So you're perpetually seeking validation in the form of a relationship, validation in the form of attention. And anytime there's a threat, a conflict, a potential rejection, it brings up a lot of overwhelm and fear in you. The opposite of this is avoidant attachment, which is fear of intimacy, where relationships have not been perceived as comfortable and safe. Either the relationships are consuming, or the relationship space feels like, while a person wants it, it just feels too much to handle. It feels like they will get consumed, their freedom would go away, they would get trapped. We see this in commitment phobia, right? So this is fear that if I say yes, I will get stuck and then never be able to come out. And because of this, even though the need for intimacy is there, people choose to stay away and ultimately feel isolated. Even if they have multiple sexual partners, because they don't have an intimate connection, there is a sense of isolation. Because intimacy is not about just having sexual connection, it's about having real, meaningful connection with people. And because of commitment phobia and because of fear of intimacy, people sometimes choose multiple sexual partners, keep moving between relationships, don't let anything get serious. These patterns are there in a lot of people. And if things get serious, even within a relationship, they withdraw. So this is all coming from not perceiving relational spaces as safe. And this definitely has to do with early childhood relationships, because attachment issues do get established very early. And also then later on, there's a buildup of how they have perceived relationships.